Hello my gorgeous Pisces, this is your astrological update for the whole of August, and we kick off with a new moon. Now this new moon is giving you a fantastic opportunity to turn your health and your fitness and your well-being around. Perhaps you'll be drawn to taking up yoga or doing something that stimulates you. It doesn't have to be yoga, it could be cycling, it may be boxing, it may be mindfulness meditation, but whatever it is, or you may be looking at your nutrition, or you may, well, anyway, as you can see, it could be a number of things. I cannot possibly list them all, but you have the opportunity to go through a new start when it comes to your health and well-being, and this new moon is magic, and also put maybe some bad health habits behind you. Mars is shifting signs and giving you real strength and power when it comes to your career. You're like, you know what, I'm going to go for it. And you may have this surge of energy and confidence that you haven't had in a long time. And you're being sort of, you know, pushed along by your own passion and desire for something. You could even really get into something new at this time, and you feel quite forceful about it, which is unlike you. Venus is shifting signs, and she is bringing you a little bit of romance or positive energy. When it comes to love magic, you are, you know, a little bit sexier than usual. You're got a little bit of a glow about you. Of course, it's not all about superficial love. It's about unconditional love. It's about the love of the universe. It's about loving each other and love being everything, not just the sensual side of it. But either way, the joy is that you can tune into any side you wish when it comes to love. And most importantly, the universe is helping you have a bit of self-love. Pisceans, often the people that, even more than Virgo, that very, very hard on themselves and lack confidence sometimes because you're so sensitive to everybody's thoughts. And even if people don't mean something, if something flicks through their head, you're so intuitive, you might pick up on it. So this month has you able to heal some of that. Venus is saying, love yourself, people love you, all is well. We then have magnificent news, and that is that the Saturn is going direct, and it frees you up when it comes to your career. You may have felt bogged down, you may have felt as if you were trapped in a situation where it came to your career, and suddenly you're feeling more optimistic and more positive, and you're looking at the next scenario for you to commit to when it comes to your career. It doesn't necessarily mean you change jobs, it could mean that you commit to putting your energy in a new way. We then have, oh, something important I forgot to mention. Mercury is in opposition to your ruler Neptune in your sign. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. It could mean that there's a very interesting conversation with a lover or potential future lover. And it's kind of a little bit of a dance. The energy is dancing. It's not straightforward. And it's asking you to use your intuition and really look deeper into what's being said. And fingers crossed it's an optimistic, beautiful thing, not what it seems on the surface. And you're very good at unveiling mysteries, so I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of that. Venus is trine Pluto on the 17th. That's a particularly good day for you to get out and about and mix with people. It brings about a change. You may be deciding, possibly even to do with a new relationship or a new friendship, that there are certain people or certain situations, scenarios, connections that you've got that you're now outgrown and you're ready to let go because you've got your confidence now. The sun is entering your position of relationships on the 23rd, making you again bright, sparky and optimistic when it comes to relationships. And then even better news, Venus is conjunct Jupiter in your position of relationships. And you're like, yeah, you know, I feel good about my life. I feel good about me. And if you've had a hard time, or even if you're in a difficult relationship, you see how you can transform that energy and take a different view, and you're shifting your vibration. And actually, when we shift our vibration in any personal dynamic, it has to automatically affect how you both relate. If two people are talking like that and then one of them does that, it will change. I didn't make that very clear, but you catch my drift. And that's possibly because I'm slightly distracted because it's raining, but I will not give in. I will not surrender. I'm still giving you my heart. But that's because Venus is there, and you know, you're very tempting at the moment. Anyway, where was I? Mercury, Venus, Jupiter are all conjunct on the 28th, making it, oh, you know, a very exciting time for you when it comes to love in all of its many forms. And then Venus shifts signs and it goes somewhere a little bit intense. Venus is going into your position of, you know, temptation, obsession, desire, power and powerlessness, but also a real kind of root chakra connection to someone. Google that if you know what that means. It's basically your root chakra, which is your primal center. And finally, Mercury is going retrograde on the 31st. Incredibly important that you sort out your relationship stuff before the 31st, because otherwise it all gets very complicated indeed. Anyway, I send you so much love for a shiny, happy, sparkly, joyful and loving August. If you love this, I've got some great, which I know you'll love because you're a Pisces, interactive tarot readings on my website that are free, which you can play with, and that's michelleknight.com, Michele with one L, of course. And obviously, it would be wonderful if you could subscribe or share. Take care, beautiful, and I'll speak to you soon.